So when you're building a solar system, you spend all this time obsessing over the panels, you research the best batteries, but what if I told you the single most dangerous part of your setup could be something you barely even thought about? Yeah, we're talking about your solar cables and the very real danger of fakes.
See, not all cables are what they claim to be. On the outside, they look perfect, shiny copper, ready for your system. But inside, they can be a literal ticking time bomb.
Well, it all comes down to the metal that's actually inside and a few basic laws of physics you just can't cheat. So let's get right into what makes these cables such a massive risk.
To really get the risk here, we have to look inside the wire. Because what you see on the outside, that shiny copper finish, it can be a complete and total lie. And the difference between the real deal and a fake, it's not just about quality. It's the difference between a working system and one that could burn your house down.
Okay, so on the left, you've got pure copper. It's the gold standard for a reason. Low resistance means power flows super easily. It's heavy because it's dense, and it's flexible, which is absolutely crucial for installation. But then, on the right, we have the imposter, copper-clad aluminum, or CCA. That thin copper coating, it's just for show. The aluminum core is where the trouble starts. It's got way higher resistance, which generates heat. It's also brittle, meaning it can crack and fail over time. And that deceptively lightweight feel, that's your first huge red flag.
And this right here, this is the number that changes everything, 60%. CCA cables can have around 60% higher electrical resistance than a pure copper cable of the exact same size. I want you to remember that number, 60%, because that single fact is the root cause of every single danger we're about to talk about, from losing power to an actual fire. All right, so we know these fake cables have higher resistance, but why exactly does that create a fire risk? The answer, believe it or not, lies in some surprisingly simple physics. You can think of electrical resistance like friction. It's the force that's fighting the flow of electricity. In a good copper cable, that friction is super low. But in a high-resistance CCA cable, it's like trying to force a river through a garden hose. All of that struggle, all that opposition, it has to go somewhere. And it gets converted into one thing, unwanted, dangerous heat.
And this little formula is the reason why. It shows us how power gets lost as heat. Now, don't worry about the math. Just look at the I with the little 2 next to it. That means the current is squared. What this tells us is that as the current goes up, the heat doesn't just increase, it explodes. It's not a one-to-one relationship at all. Let's just be blunt about it. This is not some abstract formula from a high school textbook. When we're talking about your solar wiring, this is literally the equation that spells out your fire risk. Let me put that into perspective for you. In a lot of low-voltage systems, like for an RV or an off-grid cabin, you're dealing with really high currents. So if you double the current running through that fake wire, you're not getting double the heat. As you can see right here, you're getting 4 times the heat. This is exactly why these high-resistance CCA cables are a total nightmare for high-current solar setups.
You know, an electrical fire doesn't usually just happen in a flash. It's not some big explosion. It's a slow, creepy process of failure. So let's walk through the 6 steps that take a brand new installation with a fake cable from looking totally fine to becoming a disaster just waiting to happen.
So it all starts with a cable that looks perfectly normal. But right from day one, its high resistance is already causing a voltage drop, which robs your system of efficiency. We're talking your batteries might take 20% longer to charge. So now the system has to work harder, and that's when the heat begins to build up, silently, inside your walls or conduits where you can't see it. Over time, this constant heat literally cooks the cheap plastic insulation, making it brittle and weak. And eventually, a hotspot forms. The insulation fails completely, and you get electrical arcing, and that's the final step right before a fire.
Okay, that was the problem, and it's pretty scary. But now let's talk about the solution. The good news is you don't need some fancy lab to find these dangerous fakes. There are simple, practical tests anyone can do right there in the field. Here's your 5-point inspection kit. First up, the weight test. Just trust your hands. Copper is surprisingly heavy. If a big, thick cable feels weirdly light, be suspicious. Second, the strip test. This one is the dead giveaway. Just use a knife to scrape the wire. If you see silver under that thin copper coating, it's a fake. Game over. Third, the flexibility test. Real copper bends easily. It's soft. CCA is much stiffer, more brittle. Fourth, check the markings on the cable itself. Fakes often have blurry printing, spelling errors, or they're missing the proper safety certifications. And finally, if you've got a multimeter, a quick resistance check across a set length of wire will tell you the absolute truth, no guesswork. So,
Let's bring all this together into a final, really simple checklist. If you follow these rules, it's the best way to make sure your system is not only efficient, but that it's safe for the long haul.
All right, the rules are really simple. On the always use side, pure copper, always sized correctly for your current, with good quality connectors and proper insulation. And on the always avoid side, those too good to be true cheap cables, unverified brands you've never heard of, and especially anything that says copper-clad aluminum. Look, at the end of the day, the few bucks you might save on a cheap cable are absolutely nothing compared to the cost of a failed system or, worst case, a fire.
And that's really the key thing to remember. The danger from a bad cable isn't a sudden bang, it's a slow burn. It builds heat silently, over weeks, months, or even years, until it's just too late. But now that you know what to look for, you can stop that failure before it ever even has a chance to start. So check your cables and protect your investment.